Now this is a Mobile Suit Gundam.
Show me your Pingas.
The voices are the
no choice.
The voices are the f***est baloney you'll ever hear.
It's baloney. They suck hairy gorilla.
Suck hairy gorilla balls. That's still a funniest thing is that when Ethan first played Second World or whatever that game is called, or Nino Kuni, he was like, oh man, this game sucks hairy gorilla balls. And then like 60 hours later in the game, he's like, actually this game's pretty good.
Well, after I finally leveled up the girl.
Esther is her name.
That's right. I don't know, the game was super frustrating, but like, yeah, it's pretty cool.
What was the name of that fairy character who looks like a little shit gremlin?
Who are you? Do you know who you're asking, Mikey?
What was it? Drippy was his name? The little yellow guy with the nose?
Ethan, put the name up on the screen right now. Thanks, God. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
If ain't no one got his back, at least Ethan has his back.
Alonzo, tell us about this boss as you're fighting him.
I shoot, I jump, and then I shoot.
This is the leader of the Repliforce General.
Looks like they unraveled it. It looks like they unraveled a Tangela in the background.
Oh, but fighting this guy as Zero is a pain in the ass.
He's missing an arm and a leg.
He's battle damaged.
It's just a flesh wound.
Alright then, now
so I guess
laser going.
Sigma's gonna try to destroy the world, maybe?
Sigma tried to destroy the world. Oh, that was the wrong save. Oh well.
Mm.
Ethan, edit in Tenacious D inward singing .mp3.
Fuck you!
The entire thing, or just fuck you?
No! Just the fuck you!
Alright.
Ethan edited in Bruno swinging his dick at the camera.
Fuck you!
No!
Ethan, go to Half Price Books and buy the Bruno DVD, rip it, get that scene, and then edit Alonzo's face over the dick.
Fuck you! Son of a no! No!
In anime,
Alright, Ethan, left or right?
Left. Like a dude swinging his wiener at the camera isn't funny unless the context is there.
I don't know what context would make that funny. Unless if it's, like, set up.
Wieners are always funny.
If you watch the movie, maybe you'll gather the context.
That's the kind of movie... It's not the kind of movie that Mikey would watch. You realize this.
Fuck you!
Why? Because it involves gay people?
No, because it's like Sacha Baron Cohen, and I've never seen any of his movies.
So why would it not interest you? How would you know?
Because it's like gross-out comedy.
When I come to the Sovereign Principality of Seattle, we'll watch it together.
Wait, which movie is this?
Bruno.
Oh, really?
We don't talk about
the Rip-Roaring Great Time it is.
Is it because it's not that it's cringe humor that bugs you, Mikey? It just kind of hits you.
He's fucking with real people, and that's what makes it so funny. It's because sometimes he'll get people to go beyond what they would ever be comfortable with and expose their subconscious.
Well, yeah, some people with cringe humor, it hurts them too much to watch it. Is that you, Mikey?
Well, the thing is, I'm like one of the few people who didn't mind like the 2010s era Sonic stories. Because everybody's like, oh my god, it's so cringy, I can't watch this. And I was like, it's fine.
Well, no, that's just like, that's an earnest attempt at writing. I'm talking about cringe humor where it kind of, it makes, the humor is basically like being very uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Does that now like gel with you? Because I know some people, that type of humor, like it really, like on a certain level, like it fucks with them. So that's why they don't like it.
Yes, that is why I've not seen any Sacha Baron Cohen movie besides like Madagascar, which does not count.
Yeah.
I'd like to move it.
I'm the
He
robot
voiced,
king of the monkey thing.
Yeah, he is the King Lemur, Julian.
Yeah. Did you guys know that in the all...
Look at that dithering.
Yes, that is dithering. Did you guys know that in the All Hail King Julian Netflix TV show, it is revealed that Mort from Madagascar is a soul-stealing immortal that has lived for thousands of years?
Boy, they really went wild with the spin-offs for that show. Jesus Christ.
It made
What
money,
the
man.
fuck? Well, I didn't realize it was that popular.
There's like a dimension of Mort's inside of his head, and like everybody he absorbs becomes like an alter ego inside of his head. And apparently the first person he absorbed was his grandmother or something. It's really weird. Then after that, they were like, look, here's Madagascar Babelets. And they made like another TV spin-off, but it's about like the main 4 animals from the first Madagascar being like children at the zoo.
Muppet babies!
Oh, man.
Muppet babies! That's all I thought about. That's literally all I thought about.
Ethan edited in every time he goes through the teleporter.
Ethan, stop editing. Fuzzball. just everything stop right now.
It's like Ethan just stops editing in general and this part just stops.
Okay, so what's this boss? Oh, it's the boss rush. That's right.
Yep.
Because that's the
this
thing.
is the foot. This is the foot penis thing. I didn't realize.
Yes, Ethan.
The urine tube sock. Tube steak.
Only Ethan.
the wee wee wiener.
Oh yeah, the Peacock streaming service.
Yes.
The wee wee wiener.
Did I ever
That's
tell you
pretty cool.
guys about Wee Wee in the pond?
What is that?
Okay. So when I was maybe like 4 years old, I wrote a book. I made like a little tiny book out of post-it notes, and it was called Wee Wee in the Pond.
Wee wee and the pond with a D.
Yeah, in the pond. And it was about like a rain cloud that dropped pee into a pond or something. and I was super proud of this.
It's good to know that Mikey's writing style has not evolved past.
It's not evolved.
So like
Wee wee.
So I took this little book, right? And I was super proud of it, so I showed it to my mom, and I'm like, look, Mom, look what I made. And she got really angry and threw it away.
Aww.
She got really angry and threw it away.
Yes.
That's so mean.
Why did she get angry? It's like, that's not going on the fridge, Mikey. That's going in the trash.
Like, I'm sure at first she was like, oh, wow, you made a book? I want to see it. And then she read it, and then she saw the thunderstorm cloud dropping pee into the pond.
Wee wee in the pond. That is so weird. You know what I did when I was young like that?
Oh my god.
I loved the Captain Underpants books so much that I made my own unofficial sequels. My fanfic where I wrote the story and I illustrated the pictures and I made my own fliporamas.
Yeah. I definitely did that too, so.
Holy shit! I still have one of mine. I don't know what the other ones
I
went,
had a
but-
bunch of comics called Rat Whiskers.
Ooh.
It was about like a furniture store. It was supposed to be like Lazy Boy, but instead it's Rat Whiskers. But it was about like these two guys and their elderly boss. They run a furniture store, and then across the street is a lazy boy run by an evil vampire man named John.
What the fuck is this?
I love this new Mikey lore that we're getting.
And then they get into.
I know we're getting into deep Mikey lore now.
I'll see if I might still have
Wee
them.
in the pond. We've gone this long without hearing about Wee Wee in the pond.
Yeah.
Wee Wee in the pond.
I like how it's not even pee in the pond, it's wee wee in the pond.
God, there's so much we didn't know about Mikey.
Think about that? Like, that's a riveting story there, too.
Well, I was like 4 or 5 years old.
A story for the generations.
I always drew skeletons, and I drew the Titanic, even when I was like 3.
There's footage, and when I digitized my family tapes, there's footage of me and my mom's like, wow, can you draw Grandpa for me? And I'm like, sure. And then I drew like the worst thing in the universe. It's hilarious.
The worst thing ever.
Yes, the worst thing in the universe, and it just looks like I drew a bunch of lines. And it's supposed to be a human.
Mikey, edit in that section.
And by that, you mean, Mikey, send that clip to me so I can put it in.
Look at that dithering on those clouds.
Yep.
On a CRT, that would have looked good, but since we're playing on OLED, it looks bad.
Yeah,
Looks fine to me.
Lonzo is playing on his video game console right now.
Yeah. The true PlayStation console.
Yep.
Did you get your own capture card? I thought you were just emulating and screen recording.
No, I got a capture card and everything. Mikey sent me over the how-to.
Did you buy him a capture card?
No. He just sent me a how-to list, and we're good to go.
Then Alonzo bought the specific model of PlayStation 1 with the correct motherboard revision and a retro gem and sent it off to...
I see. You're making fun of me. Wise guy, eh?
Wise guy, eh?
Us make fun of you? Never.
Honestly, it doesn't happen that much. That was a Mikey gullible moment, except it was Ethan.
I just made Ethan look under the dryer.
Yeah.
If this was a Game Grumps playthrough, we'd make a joke about how he looks like a penis.
Pingas!
Instead, we're talking about Bruno.
I don't know. They wouldn't have made it this far.
True, actually.
It's true.
Actually, no, they've beaten like 4 Mega Man games on the show.
Aaron probably would have gotten to that Sky Dragon boss in the first level and rage quit.
Who knows?
They're having fun doing other stuff besides gameplay now, so...
Anyways.
Yeah, all they do now is just play like modern Steam games, pretty much.
I watched their Grump stuff, the Grumps. It's like they just do random shit.
Even that, they're starting to get like old and tired.
I just like because one of their producers
like
produced over at G4, Vanessa, and she was pretty.
Oh, Vanessa. Oh, yeah. I didn't know she came from anywhere.
Yeah. I watched because I watched G4,
old...
and she was like one of my favorites. She was one of the producers there and everything. She put a lot of effort into that sinking ship. So when she got hired as the Game Grumps,
I liked their previous producer, Allie, because she would just hang out with them in the room while they did playthroughs. So like they'd occasionally reach back and talk to her.
Mm-hmm.
I think Allie is still there. I think it's just Vanessa is the Grumps producer
liaison.
Well, she doesn't show up in the parts anymore. Like
I haven't watched a thing in a while, so that's probably why.
I still miss when Barry edited.
Barry,
they would talk to him as if he was a third editor. Now they just refer to them as, "Hey, editors, can you do this?"
I missed that. You get moments like Bergie.
They don't have the personal touch of saying, "Mikey, edit in every fart in alphabetical order, one by one."
In alphabetical order. Jesus, Mikey.
Mikey's on a roll. And he didn't even have to take any
fuzzball.
He's getting
No, what are you talking about?
Yeah. All of us are in complete control of our faculties right now.
Knock it off.
Anyways, it's time for the final boss.
Getting close.
Finally!
Is it-
Now we can go play Donkey Kong Country 4.
I like how he looks like evil.
Why doesn't he have any legs?
Because he's floating.
X rushing to final weapon. Anyways,
Look at that dithering.
yup. I love that dog crap looking profile of X on the pause screen. It looks like total dog water. Like, look at that. Look at how bad that
right
looks. Yeah.
It looked even worse at the title screen or one of the first screens in the game where he's standing there like that.
Yeah. Oh my.
His legs.
Wait, what's wrong with it?
What's so bad about it though?
It looks terrible. Look at it.
I think it's just the resolution on this because it looks fine to me.
It looks terrible. Like, look at how bad the colors look.
The colors look really good.
You're nuts.
They did only have 16 colors to work with.
Yeah.
Let's move on.
I think Mikey's just being a prick to the developers. With hey, 2024 logic, yeah, that makes sense. 1990, when did this come out?
2.
Prepare to
Two-
become space
2000? Logic, yeah, I guess.
1992.
I mean, the rest of the game looks fine.
I would wager to bet it actually looks kind of neat, except for that sapphire in the back there.
It looks like the power surge. You remember like the reactor from the Halberd and Kirby Superstar, Ethan? There's like
Ethan, edit in a fart every single time X dashes throughout the entire playthrough.
that's gonna be a tall order for you to fulfill.
Sigma, let's move to the lightning web. There we go.
Alonzo's
I
consulting
expected
his
to
memories.
invoke a bigger Mikey giggle there.
Oh my god, he has abs.
Oh my god, he has no hair.
That is true, he is bald.
Just like Dr. Wowie.
Dr. White.
No, Dr. Wowie.
He's got boomerangs on his back.
Professor Wily.
At least with this version of Sigma, they didn't fuck up and put his hitbox in the wrong part, because they did that in X3. The final boss of X3, like, you're supposed to hit his head. Or, it looks like his head is his weak point, but in actuality, they fucked up and put the hitbox in, like, the exhaust ports on his back.
Oop. Did I burn it all? Yeah, I did.
Like how you had to
the
waste
first
your
part.
weapon tank just to fulfill that one thing so you could hit him one
Yeah.
more time.
That's the worst.
Then
That's the
now
part
we're
about Mikey's microwave game that just wasn't good.
What? What are you talking about? Mikey's microwave game?
Mike's Adventure.
Oh, you're talking about